Hello and welcome back to Nekopon Gaming. Today we'll be taking a look at the new collab banner from our new SINoALICE collaboration with Final Fantasy Brave Exvius. Before we start, do hit that thumbs up and subscribe button to see more SINoALICE content in the future. I'm also on Twitch if you want to come check out my gacha pulls later. We also have a Discord if you're interested in joining my little community. Those links will be down below in the descriptions. Alright, so today we'll be taking a look at the new Final Fantasy Brave Exvius banner, Phantasmic Gallant. This new banner not only has Fina in the style of SINoALICE, but we also have the three little pigs as white mages and Little Mermaid as a Dragoon. Very cool for them to have these Sino characters repping Final Fantasy classes. Each featured summon have an appearance rate of 0.666%. Let's get into the details of this Grimoire. First, it is a step grimoire, meaning you'll be able to get a featured SR summon on step 5. That would be one of the 3 classes or the Nightmare Odin. The banner itself is available until November 9th, and luckily this does mean the banner overlaps with some other important ones as well, so we have a little stretch of time to decide how to use our crystals and metals. Speaking of metals, this collab is a special one because it comes with Medal of Desire 10s instead of collab medals. Luckily, this does mean those of us that have been following my last few videos and haven't been pulling yet can now safely pull on this and redeem Sin classes later or decide how to allocate your resources. Also, an important note is that there'll be no more additional items added to the exchange for Medal of Desire 10s. Unless PokeLabo messed up on this one again, it should be safe now to make your final decisions on how to spend your Medal of Desires after rolling on this collab. Lastly, I just wanted to briefly go over this since there's questions about the ticket grimoire every single collab. The ticket grimoire is where you can use a ticket to roll on this special grimoire. The special grimoire will have even chances of getting one of the 3 featured classes guaranteed. The tricky part is about how to get the tickets. In actuality, the ticket grimoire is more like a pity system on top of the existing one. So as you can see on the right side over here, you can get bonus items each time you roll on step 5. Every 5 steps will equal to 1 round. On the first round, you can get a Book of Prices. If you skip all the way down to round 5 right here, this is where you can get the Grimoire ticket for the ticket grimoire. If you do 35 pulls though, you can actually just choose the weapon of your choice as a bonus reward. So these aren't super easy to get, but they are here as like a backup pity system if you don't get the things that you want. You may be asking at this point if I'm going to go over the spec banners, and the short answer here is please don't roll on this unless you're feeling really lucky or really wealthy. You can also try your luck if you have extra crystals left after the collab. In the end, these are still spec banners, meaning it has the default rate of 3% and it's not a step banner. You can also end up getting non-collab weapons in here. I've seen so many whales try to go for these banners and get really nothing in return. While I won't be going over the spec banner in detail today, I'll admit the new weapons are actually very nice. Another point here is that getting 1 copy of any of these weapons is probably not going to make a huge difference on your grid if you already have limit broken weapons. So, realistically, you're trying to get multiple copies of these weapons, which is even harder, especially because you can't redeem any of them from the metal exchange. Lastly, and I think this is really the kicker, these weapons will likely not be added to the Limit Break Grimoire in the future because they are collab weapons, and also because they added this little line in the Grimoire notice that says, the newly added weapons will only appear in the Final Fantasy Brave Exvius Grimoire. This means even if you get a copy of your desired weapon now, you'll never be able to limit break further until the event reduxes in the far future, which JP did have one, while all of your other weapons will have a chance to grow with you. It's just really not a good long-term investment in my opinion. So in the end, my recommendation is to skip these spec banners or only spend extra crystals on them if you're feeling really lucky. Or honestly, even chasing down classes on the rookie banner might be a better use of your crystals, depending on how many classes you already own. In any case, make sure to do the collab banner with the classes first. Finally, now let's get into the new banner, Phantasmic Gallant. We will start with talking about each class and their weapons, and then as usual, we'll get to the class recommendations after. First up, of course, we have Fina and Dark Fina, which is a gunner class. Without any arcanas, she comes with 200 HP, 100 physical defense, and 400 magic defense. With both arcanas, she can provide a total of 1300 total defense. Fina comes with her bow. This is Reincarnation. It's a water 19 cost bow with Evil Hail of Leeching 4 and Dauntless Courage 2. Evil Hail of Leeching is of course a leeching attack that's actually really nice because the damage multiplier on it is the same as Gale of Exorcism, making it really quite effective. It also comes with Dauntless Courage too, so of course this is a super nice bow. Next we have these 3 little pigs dressed up as cute little white mages, and this is a Cleric class. At their base stats, they can provide you with 500 HP, 250 physical defense, and 250 magic defense. As usual, it's a Cleric class, so it will have a ton of HP. Its total stats can give you 1000 HP, a ton of mixed stats, so that's 250 in each physical attack, physical defense, and magic defense. Let's also take a look at the staff. This is the Voracious White Magic Staff. That's a 19 cost water staff. It has Staff of Protection 2, Dawn of Rebirth 2 as a Call skill, and Recovery Support 2. The unique skill here is Dawn of Rebirth 2, of course, which is actually the same as Staff of Protection with a boosted effect for the first 15 minutes of Colosseum. Unlike the tome and instrument weapons, where they're gimped outside of their boosted times, the staff is actually just as effective outside of the boosted time. It just gets an extra boost during the first 15 minutes, making it even stronger than a standard Blessed Gospel 3. For reference, Blessed Gospel 3 has a multiplier of 2.25, while Dawn of Rebirth 2 has 2.652 in the first 15 minutes. In the last 5 minutes of the Colo fight, it goes back to 2.04, which is the same as the standard Staff of Protection 2. So in fact, this is actually a really nice weapon, especially because it is a 2-target staff. The last class on this banner is Little Mermaid as a Dragoon, which is a Paladin class. I think this is a terrific crossover, but I'm not feeling super threatened by Little Mermaid, to be honest. She's way too cute. Without her arcanas, she can provide you with 400 magic attack, 200 HP, and 100 physical defense. With both arcanas, she can give you a huge chunk, 1200 magic attack, and then there's also 200 HP, 100 physical defense, and 350 magic defense. She comes with Dragoon Spear of Misery, a 19 cost water polearm with Evil Hail of Assault 4 and Dauntless Courage 2. It's simple, it's effective, it's a good polearm with high magic attack. Nothing more to say. Last featured summon here for this Grimoire is Odin the Nightmare. He comes with a ton of physical attack, rivaling even among paid nightmares. The story skill here is Song of Betrayal 3, which is actually the same as the paid nightmare Ulysses. And the Call skill here is Spiritual Reverse 3, which is the same as Wind Golem. So if you haven't had your chance to get Wind Golem yet, here is a fine choice for that. Finally, for the last section, let's get into the class recommendations. For physical vanguards like Crushers and Breakers, unfortunately there's really not much physical attack to be seen in these banners. However, if you're getting one shot in Colo, it might be worth getting 3 little pigs for the HP. Odin also packs a ton of physical attack, so he may have a place in your main grid. For Paladins, of course you want Little Mermaid and her 2 arcanas for all that magic attack. The spear is also quite nice, so I hope you'll be able to snag a couple copies of that. Same with physical vanguards, if you're getting one shot in Colo, 3 little pigs might be worth getting for the HP. Next we have Gunners, so same as Paladins, you're gonna want Little Mermaid and her 2 arcanas for the sweet magic attack. You'll also want the bow, which is very nice, so I do wish you luck getting a few copies of that. And as a byproduct, you'll also get Fina, which can provide you with a little bit of magic attack if you decide to go for her level 1 arcana. I didn't list 3 little pigs here, but you can also consider getting her if you need some HP. Now we have Clerics. Of course, you'll be trying to sniff out all of that defense stat and look no further than Fina, Gunner class herself, with her arcanas. She can provide you with a total of 1300 total defense, which is really nice. The staff is also a nice pickup, so I hope you'll be able to get a couple of those. For Cleric class itself, it's actually a nice one with 500 defense, but I wouldn't bother getting the arcanas for the 3 little pig class just because there's no defense in the arcanas. Next we have Minstrels and Sorcerers. Since there's no instruments or tomes this time, we're going to be looking for stat gains instead. If you're looking for magic defense, Fina and her 2 arcanas will be a good choice. If you're looking for magic attack, Little Mermaid Dragoon will be your girl. Just make sure to pick up the arcanas for all the stats. Odin's also an interesting choice if you need P attack, since he comes with a ton of it and may have a place on your grid if you happen to nab several copies. Lastly, for mages, there's no mage class this time, so just grab the magic attack from Little Mermaid and save the rest for something else. Alrighty, that is all guys. Don't forget to equip all of your weapons in either your main or subgrids before heading into the event so you can get all of your bonus tickets. Don't forget to check out all the giveaways that are happening in the game right now. You'll be able to see them in your notices. Last thing is a chance to win some more crystals from the World Creator Viewer campaign. That questionnaire will be down below, so check it out if you want a chance to win some crystals. Finally, I'll be pulling on this banner on Twitch, so I hope you'll come follow me there. The link will be down below. Thanks again for watching, and good luck on all of your pulls. I'll see you all in the next one.